Today I have for you guys a moderately sized Walmart grocery pickup. What is up, you guys? Welcome back to another video. My name is Kira if you are new, and every single week here on the channel I share a grocery haul and a meal plan for my family of 6. So if you guys just saw my recent video, we are pretty empty here. A lot of my cabinets, my pantries, my fridge and freezers, everything is pretty bare. I'm definitely due for like a super large grocery stock up, but I did just do Walmart's grocery pickup again this time. I spent about $187 getting pretty much what we need for the next week and stocking us up on some things, and hopefully next week, fingers crossed, I'll be able to do one of those big stores. But I'm also going away next weekend, so I might just do Walmart's grocery pickup again to kind of stock the guys up on their usuals for when I go away, the nice easy simple meals, and then maybe I'll do something like that, like a bigger store when I get back. But I will let you guys know as we go along. But like I said, for today I just have a Walmart's grocery pickup. I'll share that in just a second. Let's just talk a giveaway really quick. So if you are new here, every single time I do a grocery haul, I do a grocery giveaway. It's nothing big, it's just a small thank you for you guys coming back each and every week and watching what my most popular video is, which is my grocery hauls. And sometimes it's for you guys to pick my husband's mystery item. He'll pick one thing that he wants, and then you guys have to watch the video through and place in the comments what you think his mystery item is. So last week I went to Trader Joe's and Daryl chose the white bread. We're having Monte Cristos this week, and he said he wanted like the really good bread for those sandwiches, and nobody picked that. It doesn't happen too often. Usually you guys nail it pretty well, or at least someone does, but this week there was no winner. Womp womp. But we are still going to do a giveaway for this week, even though my husband wasn't able to get me a mystery item. But we're going to do something fun. I don't know if you remember, but a couple of months back I did a giveaway where I asked you guys to just put in the comments some dinner ideas, and then I pulled some dinner ideas from the comments, and then I filmed like a you pick dinners and recreated that video. So I want to do that again. I'm looking for some meal inspiration. So just place in the comments a meal that you got, you know, if you watch my grocery hauls, you guys know pretty much what I make on a regular. So place a meal in the comments down below that you would love to see my family have that maybe we don't have, or a meal that you'd like to see me prepare in a future video, and I'll make sure to do that. Like I said, I'm definitely looking for some new inspiration. But all right, you guys, place your comments down below. I will enter you in next week's giveaway. Hopefully it'll be your name that I call. Otherwise, with no further ado, let me go down to the counters and I'll share with you what I spent $187.30 on at Walmart's grocery pickup. All right, you guys, so here is your quick little overview of $187.30 from a Walmart's grocery pickup. Just a few substitutions. Otherwise, this was a very good grocery haul, and I even have my meal plan already set out right here. So when we get to the end of the line here, we're gonna go right into the grocery haul. But I'm gonna go ahead and start over here. So I don't know if you guys have noticed, my OGs, have you noticed that I have not had apples in any of my grocery hauls for a little while? And that is because Mason lost both of his front teeth, and he just enjoys biting into an apple. He'll eat it sliced if he's like dunking it in peanut butter, but just to like eat an apple, he likes to bite into it. And because he's missing one on the bottom and two on the top, I keep telling him that when he smiles, I can see down his throat. So he's not been able to eat apples. Maya still loves them, but I really don't want to pick him up and have him in the house and kind of tease him. So I got mandarins this time. I thought that would be nice and soft. The kids really do enjoy oranges. I don't buy them often because they're usually, you know, eating like berries and apples and pears and stuff, but I went ahead and grabbed them this time. I think that'll make Mason happy. It's like a change of style of fruit that we don't normally eat, and something soft that he can enjoy. This was one substitution. I ordered like just a regular 16-ounce container of grape tomatoes. They didn't have it, so they gave me two 10 ounces. So I got an extra 4 ounces of of tomatoes, so we'll take it because we love our grape tomatoes. This was also a substitution. I just asked for the 1 head of romaine and they didn't have it, so they gave me the 3 for the same price, so 2 extra heads of lettuce is fine with me. Went ahead and got a small thing of the Driscoll's raspberries, got a 2-pound container of strawberries. We have some left, but tomorrow I'm going to be making strawberry rhubarb jam, so I needed a little bit of extra strawberries so the kids still had some for school. So I got a 2-pound container of that, 1 thing of elephant garlic. I came home from my mom's and I couldn't believe how much of, like, you know, my onions, my garlic, all that stuff in 3 weeks, it went bad because I wasn't using it as often as I was. So I definitely needed to replenish on that. I got a 1.5 dozen of the Farmhouse cage-free brown eggs, 3 cucumbers. Now this is a head of broccoli, you guys. I only put in 1 this time because, believe it or not, my little one that I got from last week never got finished. So I only did 1 this time, and look at that. That's like 3 of what I've been getting. So that is a beautiful broccoli crown, and that'll get much use for us this week. I got some mushrooms because we're gonna be making chicken marsala. Got a couple of drinks. I haven't really restocked, especially since last week I went to Trader Joe's. So it's been a couple of weeks since we've had like some extra fluids. So I did get our normal Gatorade pack. It is 18 12-ounce bottles. It's 6 orange, 6 fruit punch, and 6 lemon lime. And then I bought 2 cases of soda. I really, once I go to, like, you know, a Sam's or a Costco or something, I'll just get 1 variety pack for us to just have some on hand. But we're gonna have a lot more soda, you know, on hands, because now I'm not even having 1 on occasion. I've literally, you guys, I haven't had anything, nothing but 1 cup of coffee in the morning and then water for the last 3 days. I'm very, very proud of myself. I'm taking this challenge very seriously. So hopefully I'll see a difference at the end of it. But then I got a small seedless watermelon. That's something soft. Again, Mason can eat, so I can go ahead and cut that up. And then I grabbed some organic celery hearts. I like to put some cream cheese and everything with the bagel seasoning in here, or maybe some of that American Dream nut butter as a snack for me or as a side for lunch. I'm really struggling trying to track my food because I'm using the MyFitnessPal app, and it'll send you a push notification and say, hey, you haven't logged your breakfast yet. You haven't logged your lunch. And I don't even remember to eat until this thing tells me, like, hey, you need to eat. And yesterday I didn't want to eat dinner, and it told me if I didn't eat more calories, it wouldn't let me log the day. And I swore I'd be logging my stuff every single day. And so I went and had a bowl of cereal just so that I could have that little bit of extra something so I could log the day. So I just need something to have in the house that I can use for something quick for me to grab if I'm not in the mood, but I need a little bit of caloric intake. So the celery, peanut butter, cream cheese, that'll be good. One of the Oiko's 000 yogurt. This is the lemon tart. I really like this one. I have a couple of protein yogurts here, but I just wanted to have an extra one on hand, and there's 15 grams of protein in here, so that'll be good for a quick breakfast. I don't even normally eat breakfast, but now I'm being forced to, so something like that is good. 2 things of cheeses for the meals that we need coming up for the next week and a half or so, and that is the Great Value Queso Quesadilla cheese, and then the Taco Bell Zesty Ranch. 3 things of creamer. We have 1 left, but now this will set us for a little bit. So this is the International Delight Cinnabon. We got the Coffee Mate Coconut Cream, and then the International Delight of the White Chocolate Raspberry. That's Paul's absolute favorite. I couldn't find any of my favorites, but that's okay. The coconut's really good. The cinnamon's really good. Got a small carafe of the Homestyle Some Pulp Orange Juice. Got a half a gallon of Daryl's French Vanilla Coffee Creamer. And then now we're getting into a little bit of our meats, which is great because I didn't have any meats, and I was hoping that the meats that I needed for the meals that I planned I could find, because I've been having a hard time with the chicken and stuff, and this time I got it. So I was really happy about that. So I did get 1 pound of the, I think this is the Sara Lee honey ham. It doesn't say on here, but I'm pretty sure it's the Sara Lee that I like from Walmart. So we got a pound of that we're gonna use for Monte Cristos. I got one thing of the bun length Nathan's hot dogs. Darryl has his Redskin hot dogs from upstate. He still has some. And so I figured with these and those, we can just do a quick night of hot dogs and mac and cheese. I got some of the Great Value Swiss cheese. I need that for the Monte Cristos. I got some string cheese for the kiddos. We had none of that, and they use that for lunches. Got some of these premium pork boneless pork chops. I did a pantry video yesterday where I shared with you guys like what's in my fridge, my freezers, my pantry, all that good stuff, how empty everything was. And I have that mimosa jam that Vanessa gave me, and I'm going to make those orange marmalade pork chops that I make. I have a video for that, so I'll link it for you guys, but it's so super good. So I got the pork chops for that, 1 gallon of milk. I got some chips that I'm just gonna use alongside of things or for the kids' lunches in a big bag that I can portion out, because wow, even the smallest box of like pre-portioned chips that I could have used for lunches was $20. I'm not gonna buy that at Walmart. Like, that's the kind of stuff that is killing me about not going to like a big store right now, is like those are the things I stock up on there super cheap. So when we do tacos on Tuesday of next week, we're gonna do just like chips and salsa on the side. So I got the restaurant style white corn tortilla chips and the Great Value. And then this was the other substitution. I got the smaller bag, but they substituted me the party size. So I got this giant bag for $2.37, which is great, but I just got plain old rippled original like wavy potato chips. I figured I could get a lot of little bags if I make them myself out of that for the kids to take to school. And you guys know that they love their like white cheddar-y kind of corn stuff. And I almost got the ones that Mason really likes, the Cheetos white cheddar corn puffs or whatever. But these are so good, and they're like $2 for this big bag. So I don't know. Right now I'm just trying to save my funds, because I know when I go to one of those big stores, I'm gonna kill it in there. So I don't want to go too crazy in these little stores, and then when I go in there, I drop this crazy bomb on top of everything else I have done, if that makes sense. So I'm trying to be as frugal as I possibly can. Speaking of tacos, I got the Ortega mini taco slider shells, and then the soft tortilla bowls. I think I said that we were doing tacos already for next week, but Mason made such a big deal that we didn't have them yesterday that I had to make sure I put them on the menu for next week. So got that. Got some of the Lipton cold brew tea bags. Couldn't make any tea because we had no tea bags, so I got that. Did finally get chicken, and this one's like overstuffed, $15. Oh no, it's because the price went up. Never mind, just kidding. Normally this is like $10, but this is almost a whole dollar more than normal. But whatevs, I couldn't get chicken, and now I got chicken. Makes me happy. So I got this for meals for this week and for next week. We were out of the Hershey's Simply 5 syrups. I got that for the kids. Chocolate milk, and then next week I'm gonna do a pot of sauce. So I got 3 cans of the Contandina tomato sauce, and then I got 1 of the Del Monte diced tomatoes with basil, garlic, and oregano, so I can add that in there. I don't know why, but I'm just craving cream corn, and I make a really bad-ass cream corn recipe. It's even in my first cookbook that I wrote with Vanessa and Nicole. If you guys want to check it out and you're new, it's linked down below in the description box. But it just doesn't come out the same consistency as the cream corn that you buy in the can. I love my own, and it's like a heart attack on a plate and only meant for holidays. But I was just in the mood for like cream style sweet corn out of can. So I don't know what it is. Not Prego or anything, just having a craving. So pick that up. I got the 100% Honey Crisp apple juice. At least Mason can get his apple fill there. So grabbed that. A few meals for my hard-working boy. He wanted to do his own shopping, but he's been so busy and he hasn't got a chance ever since he's been back. He's been like go back at work. So I got him the Banquet Mega Bowls in the Dynamite penne with meatballs. I got him the Buffalo style mac and cheese. And then I got him the Nashville hot chicken recipe, which is his favorite. And the last 2 times I put it in the cart, they substituted it. So that is awesome. Got 2 things of the organic Great Value chicken broth. Need that for some recipes coming up. Treated Mason to his ice cream cones. He hasn't had these in a very long time, since even long before we left. So I know he's going to be excited about that. And for $2.50, I just threw in some of the cream-filled chocolate cupcakes. I needed one more thing on the list for the kids for next week for like a snack in their lunchbox. So I went ahead and grabbed that. But all right, you guys, that was it for my $187.30. I definitely don't feel like I get my bang for my buck anymore, but it's just, we all know the cost of everything has escalated beyond belief. So here is the meal plan for Monday, August the 22nd through Sunday the 28th. Hopefully by next week, I'll be back to posting on Tuesday. I've been trying to like back it up one day each week. So hopefully I'll be back to posting by Tuesday. Maybe not. It still might be more convenient for Wednesday or Thursday, but we shall see. So for Monday, the kids had like those little package things. Like I gave Mason one of those little Entenmann's apple bites. He said he didn't like them. He passed them off to Maya. She said she liked them, but she wasn't in the mood to eat. I think she was lying. I don't really think she liked them. And then I gave the kids the little Pillsbury sweet chocolate chip biscuits, and I told them to split that, which I know Mason's had it before, and he really likes it. And then he said that it was too chocolatey for him to like eat on the go. He didn't want it. So I don't know. They ended up not really eating much of anything that morning. They did have corn dogs for lunch, and then for dinner, I'm just gonna tell you what I planned on having for that day. All of these meals will be this week. It's just nothing is in that day order. So let's just pretend, okay? Because this is one thing we haven't done yet, but I had planned it for Monday, which is Mississippi chicken with mashed potatoes and corn. I have a recipe video for that, so I'll link it. That'll be for some other day further in the week. Yesterday, the kids had cereal for breakfast, PB&J for lunch, and then nope, quesadillas and yellow rice were not done. Womp, womp, womp. We did the whole leftovers day yesterday because Mom was really cranky and didn't feel like cooking. You ever have a day like that? I just was not in the mood for people or anything. I just a few like one thing after another kind of things, and I was like, you know what? Mom's checked out for the day. I had my cereal to make my app happy, and everybody fended for themselves, and it was great. But now we're back to cooking. So that's for tonight. For this morning, they were supposed to split a bagel, and they did not want anything. So that was the plan, but they didn't eat it. Again, these are all good intentions, but they just weren't in the mood. But they did have breakfast for lunch, and everybody cleaned their plate. So they were obviously hungry by the time that they got there. And tonight was supposed to be turkey meatloaf with green beans and scalloped potatoes, but I actually cooked that on Monday. The turkey meatloaf was fantastic. I only had one bite of the scalloped potatoes off the kids' plate, but I'm not really trying to eat carbs right now. And then I didn't do green beans. I did rainbow cauliflower, and I roasted it with garlic and oil in the oven, and it was fantabulous. For tomorrow morning, I have breakfast sandwiches in the freezer, like 2 left. The kids wouldn't eat a full one on a school day, but they might split one, so I'm going to try and aim for that. They're going to have a chicken sandwich for lunch, and then we're doing Monte Cristos with French fries for dinner. I don't know if that's going to stick. I think we're going to use the leftovers for tonight's dinner to make the quesadillas. So tonight, we'll get to that. It's so confusing. So on Friday morning, the kids are going to have my muffins that I made, those little bit of mini muffins. They love them. They even had those inside of their breakfast for lunch today, so I know they'll enjoy that. Friday, they're going to have a pizza for lunch, those little ones from Trader Joe's. And then pretty sure for sure, we're going to do chicken marsala with spaghetti and those baguettes from Trader Joe's. Pretty sure that's going to stick for Friday. For Saturday morning, we're going to do eggs and toast, macaroni and cheese for lunch. And then this is what we're doing for dinner tonight, which is the big chicken legs that I got from Walmart and the chicken sausage from Trader Joe's on the grill. with Parmesan orzo, and I think I'm going to do the Mexican street corn. So that's what we're doing tonight. And then the leftover chicken legs, because there's no way we'll eat that whole package of chicken legs, I'm going to peel the chicken off and I'm going to use that to make quesadillas tomorrow, which would leave marsala for Friday, and then Monte Cristos for Sunday, I think, and Mississippi chicken for Saturday. I have to work all weekend, so like the idea of having to prep food and then leave it for someone to reheat and all of that makes me panicky, but it's one of those things I'm gonna have to get used to. So Sunday is cereal again for breakfast, any kind of leftovers for lunch. I had wrote leftovers all day, but again, that's not happening obviously because we already bumped one of those days. But it's just been one of those weeks, you guys. It's just one thing, like I said, after another, and we're just adjusting to new schedules. Paul got bad news about his car. It's arrived here to the States. It's just detained at the port, which a lot of my family, I've mentioned to you guys this before, work in the car business, and they say it's very normal, especially after the pandemic, that these boats get held up at the port, and sometimes they're detained there for a week, 2 weeks, 3 weeks, or whatever, so everything's cleared for them to get off the boat. So who knows when Paul's car will get released, but as soon as it does, I can have mine back. He's even contemplating renting a car because we have doctor's appointments. Jake has an eye appointment. The little kids have dentist appointments, and I can't even take everybody to do all these things because we're trying to share a car. So it has been really, really crazy, and that's why we're just winging it, and we're cooking these things when we possibly can. As you see, I've even been sketching for next week. Here's the hot dogs, the tacos, the pork chops, the pot of sauce with meatballs, but then that's the day that I'm leaving. So this will be all easy stuff that I'm planning for the guys. So it's been pretty complicated, you guys, but thank you so much for tuning in for another grocery haul and meal plan. I hope that you enjoyed, and if you did, make sure to give it a huge thumbs up. Subscribe if you are new. Leave me one of those dinner ideas down below, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye, guys.